Right, so episode 3 had a lot of stuff in it, which may have caused confusion regarding different elements of the story and the characters. So I'm going to cover some misconceptions that I've seen floating around the fandom. In episode 3, we get a closer look into the backstory of Dole and her motivations for killing. We also get a look at her deceased parents who have been kept in what appears to be the dining room of her house. It's here we get some confusion, as many people mistook this name tag to be revealing of Dole's true name. I don't really know how people got to this. The tag is hanging around the neck of her mother, and it obviously belongs to her. We can tell for sure because the hair in this photo is considerably shorter than Dole's, and the drones can't grow more hair because...
The drone hair is obviously not their own hair. They've, borrowed it.
Now, one of the largest mysteries surrounding murder drones is Uzi's mum, Nori, who many people, including myself at one point, believe to be a murder drone. This has pretty much been proven false at this point. Khan tells us in episode 1 that Nori died after being infected by the nanite acid from the murder drones, which wouldn't have been a problem if she was one herself. It's also established through this piece of paper that Nori lived inside the bunker with Khan and Uzi, so the chances of her being a murder drone are pretty much non-existent. Now personally, I'm not a huge fan of shipping characters, I just don't really see the point in it, but with every new fandom comes at least two who fight with each other constantly. In the Murder Drones fandom, it centers around who N will end up with, V or Uzi, in ships that I refer to as NV and Easy. It's now all but confirmed that Easy is the canon pairing here. There's just far too many interactions that point to N drifting closer to Uzi whilst realizing,
V, you kinda suck.
Yeah, I'm not doing okay.
This one is just frankly ridiculous. In the first episode, Uzi is forced to use N's saliva to neutralize the nanotoxin in her hand. Some people believe it's at this point in which Uzi is infected with the Absolute Silver program. This doesn't work because of two things. One, the fact that Nori is shown with the Absolute Silver already, meaning that Uzi inherited it, and two, there is no reason for his saliva to contain any part of the Silver. It's not like human saliva where it contains our DNA. The only purpose of this stuff is to prevent the murder drones from accidentally killing themselves. It's easy to see railguns and massive industrial doors and assume that the worker drones have a fairly high level of intelligence, which the murder drones have to match to be able to kill effectively. This is just not the case. While the drones may have been able to construct large machinery, this is only due to that being their sole purpose for JC Jensen, and they lack emotional maturity and proper problem-solving skills. This is a good way for Liam to justify plot holes like why the murder drones didn't just break through their very flimsy roof and bypass the doors completely, why Jay's corpse was just left inside the bunker to rebuild itself, and why N and V turned into bickering 5-year-olds who would be very vulnerable to misconceptions.